What's up, people? Well, you gotta think about one thing. Maybe we're getting near a tradable bottom. I don't even want to say that. Saying a bottom, we might bounce. It might last for a half an hour, an hour. Um, the thing is, right now, nothing is working. You thought you were gonna run to the GLD. Now, if you learned anything about gold over the last week and a half, everybody and their mother was saying, oh, this is the bull guys. I didn't meet any bear guys, but you gotta be buying if it breaks 1,000, because we're gonna go right to 1,100, 1,200. I think people are starting to wake up and just think that, you know what? Let's go play in the snow. Let's build an igloo and go hibernate for a while. And the market might not have many sellers left. That's why we're just bleeding to death. There's sellers out there. There's just not a buyer on the face of the planet right now. Everyone's wondering if their company's got enough cash to last. Everyone's wondering if they're in a stock that's just not going to stop going down. When you got GE, US Steel, companies that you thought that were secure 5 years ago, nothing is secure. Nobody knows anything. Fundamentals obviously haven't worked in years. It's about technical analysis. And you know what? The technicals look like we're just going to roll over and die, my friends. The species has amused itself to death as Roger Waters is singing in the background. Maybe that's it. We've run our course. I think I talked about the analogy of steroids in baseball and the market in general and America as far as that is concerned. All we wanted to do was run quicker, faster, build things. Now we started making smaller. We got to have 500,000 things going on in our brain, our phones. We just kept running and running until nobody was asking questions. And now the steroids have worn off. The NASCrack is just gone. We're jonesing for something. And this is what a hangover looks like. And it's a hangover that, if you look back, we still haven't recovered from the tech crash. And now we're in another conundrum. So, the only way to make money right now, and like I said, if you can't sit here and watch it on a daily basis, just crawl up in a ball and just hope for better things to come. But I don't see it happening. The Qs still have 2 points to go down. And if you want to try to exploit that, you got to look at the quids. It's the 2 times, or it's the ETF that trades the Qs, basically. That's going low. That's going higher. It's nicer to own a stock that at least is unlimited upside, if you can think about it. My brain is kind of fried right now. And as the Qs break 27, this was where I called the market to be. I said 6,800 and the Qs at 27 by March. So now that we're here, yippee. So now what? I think we're just still gonna go lower. And the thing is, everybody seems to be in my camp. Oh, wait a minute. Now, Warren Buffett's saying, oh, 2009 is going to be awful. Maybe 2010 is going to be awful also. That brings up my point where I've been talking about how nobody knows anything. And obviously Warren Buffett, this is the guy, right? Everyone gives him credit for being this massive guru. Never loses money. He's always doing fantastic. He has no idea what's going on right now. Now, if he was so smart, wouldn't he be liquidating positions? Wouldn't he be selling out, maybe trying to trade out of some things? Or basically trying to preserve capital? Not just say, oh, it looks like it's going to be awful. But maybe he should have been preparing for that a year ago or a year and a half ago if you're so smart. You're so smart. You want to come and see who's a smart guy? In October of 2007, I sold out of my stocks. I said 2008 is going to be a catastrophe. Might as well go to cash. I know Warren Buffett can't liquidate an entire portfolio, obviously. But where we should be talking to the people that actually made money. All the people that were just buying stocks, buying on dips, thinking that the market was going to just, recover. It's a good buying opportunity. All those people should be fired. Because what they're doing is they're just saying what's worked in the past. They have no foresight. They don't know what's going on. And it's been proven. That's why everybody, we should just let it collapse, and start over. And let's gather up all the people that analyzed the situation correctly, people that made money in 2007, 2008, and are doing well so far in 2009, people that were called kooks and insane, doomsdayers, naysayers, whistleblowers, all those people, those should be the new CEOs and the new power elite. But no, it won't happen. We'll just stick with these same morons that just kept telling us to buy stocks and everything was going to be all right. I like to spray some bullets. But I said, as soon as Big X reversed today, there's no end in sight on the stock. We were playing some whole numbers this morning. When it broke 18 on the way up, it was a nice little spike. 19. Quickly got out of it, taking my 20 cents, thankfully. And then when it reversed down, I said the stock would probably try to test 17 and a half, and we're at 17.65. So if you're going to stick with us and hang out in the chat room, and once we're live, it's going to be a lot easier so you can hear what I'm talking about. You'll be able to interact. Because a lot of times I'm actually trying to work, and I'm doing something, and by the time I type it, I'm already in the position. You know, I want to be able to go a little bit more step by step. And also, you know, like I said, we're building this. We junked the website that we started building, so we're basically at step one again. We're making it a different platform so we could all be more interactive and be able to, you know, look at each other's portfolios, that kind of thing. We're going to be able to track each other. Maybe that way we could make our own CNBC kind of like $1 million challenge.
Obviously, you're not getting $1 million for me. Oh.
But I don't know. I'm all nasal. I gotta go out and shovel. I'm in 10 inches of snow right now. Yeah. But this is bad times. And there's no other way around it. What you gotta look for today and the next couple of days is we're gonna have a reversal rally. Wait for it. Don't go in guessing right now where we're gonna bounce, what we're gonna do. If anything, if you want to try to play these little bounces or rallies, look for the whole numbers. If the stock's cratering like this Big X, 1750. I was looking to buy it, maybe 1750. Hit 1762. Might not be a bad idea. But stocks that are breaking down, look for them to find some support, some whole numbers. Or just look at the chart, take a look what's going on. But again, you can't hang on to anything, because it's just going to roll over and die like everything else. Just wait for those reversal days. The reversal days where you miss the bottom, yes, but then the momentum starts taking everything up, and it's almost like throwing darts. It's going to be that easy to make some money. All right. I don't know if it's very unentertaining. I don't even feel like I entertained myself today. But it's not an entertaining time. I know I have to go shovel, and I'm starving right now. But thankfully, I got a big bag of tarp, got my Nas crack, and alcohol, and I got plenty of food. It's a big panic out in the shopping market yesterday. I had to fight old ladies to get my cold cuts. All right, then. See you later.